Hey, what's going on everyone? DripDripSplash here. In today's video, I thought I would show my top 10 favorite skins for multiplayer and zombies. Both my lists are completely biased, so if you think one looks good and I think it looks bad, or maybe I think one looks good and you think it looks bad, then just let me know in the comments. I hope you all enjoy today's video, and let's get into it. Alright, I'm going to start off with the multiplayer camos. At number 10, I have the Fraction skin. It's a pretty decent looking skin. I think the yellow could have been done nicer, but also at the same time I kind of like how it's a darker yellow, not just a bright flashy yellow. At number 9 I have Cosmonaut. It's a pretty cool skin. I mean it's the closest to all white skin that we'll have in this game, I think. It's pretty decent overall. It has some cool red writing over it. Kind of looks like some spaceships things, and I guess that's why it's called Cosmonaut, of course. My weapon for number 8 is Integer. It's a pretty good looking skin. Kind of reminds me of something from BO3, so I kind of dig it. At number 7, I have the Thrash skin, and this used to be higher up for me, but as I started unlocking more skins, I'm kind of like, I really wish it was a way brighter red, but it's cool nonetheless. Coming in at the number 6 spot would be the Teleport camo. It's a pretty cool camo. I wish the blue and greens would be a little bit brighter, but you know, overall it's pretty sweet camo. At number 5, I have the Cherry Blossom skin, and this is probably one of the most unique skins that I've ever seen in a COD game, and it's actually pretty cool. I would probably run it as one of my main skins if I don't have, you know, the other 4 unlocked that I'm about to name. At number 4, I have the Seducer skin, and this one, it's pretty cool. I don't really know how to go into detail about this one, but it's one of my top 4 skins. I really like it. Coming in at number 3 is Gold. Gold is a pretty cool skin. It looks super bad just at the right when you can't, you know, turn your weapon in circles, because then you can't see the reflection, but it actually has really good reflections and it actually really does look like real life gold. I think it's a really good camo. At number 2, I have Diamond. It would honestly probably maybe beat out the number 1 spot. They just really did the gold accents super bad, like right here and right here and right here. Like this color is not the same color as this one, which is just kind of annoying. You guys probably already know what the number 1 spot is, but I'll say some honorable mentions. Here's my first honorable mention. It's Bloodline. It's a pretty cool skin, but I don't really like the aqua and the orange. Like, it doesn't really go together, but if there was 2 different colors that went together, like that just contrasted perfectly, I think this would probably be one of my favorite skins. Another one of my honorable mentions is Groovy. It's a pretty cool skin. It's just, again, the contrast colors, they just don't really go together. Like, I mean, the red and the oranges and the yellows really go together, and then they just throw a random blue out of nowhere, and it's still overall a pretty cool camo. And I have 2 more honorable mentions, but they're like entire categories because I don't, you know, I'm not just gonna name each of these off. But these 5 camos look super good in my opinion. Like, they were just done really clean and they just look really good on the stoner especially. I don't know if they look really good on other weapons, but I just really like them overall. My other favorite category, and I know the Burbit's favorite category, is also the science category. A lot of these skins are super cool. It's just I'm not a huge fan of these 2 just because these colors on this picture right here look nothing like what they do in this 3D model. And same for this one. Like, this is a bright yellow, bright orange, dark orange. Still, you know, it's a really awesome category. I mean, 3 of my top 10 were just from this category alone. I completely forgot to mention number 1 camo. It's DM Ultra. And, you know, it's not a huge surprise. It's a pretty good looking camo. It's one of the only active camos besides the Dark Ether. And overall, it's a really good camo. I woke up the next morning, was editing this halfway through the video, and realized, yeah, I forgot my number 1 spot. So, yeah. Now I will be getting into the zombie camos. My number 10 spot would probably have to be Rotten. I kind of had trouble labeling the zombies camo. I really like them way more than the multiplayer camos, besides like just a couple multiplayer camos. My number 9 spot would have to be Banished. This picture right here looks worse in my opinion than the actual weapon. I mean, it has more colors than even that picture alone. Number 8 on my list is Degeneration. It's a really good looking camo. It kind of looks like, I don't really know how to explain it, but it kind of looks like waves. Like, right over in this area. I don't know, it kind of looks like a wave splashing. And coming in at number 7, we have Extortion. It's a pretty cool camo. It's gray and black, and it has that real cool stealth look. I overall just really like it. I don't know if it can beat out the other camos just because, you know, they have more colors and stuff, but this one's a really cool stealth camo. Coming in at number 6, I had a little bit of trouble doing number 6 and number 5 just because, I mean, they look so similar, and they're both really cool, but at number 6 and number 5 would be Zebra and Blue Tiger. I put Zebra a little bit ahead of Blue Tiger just because I kind of like the white and black, and the stripes aren't like as big, which I guess I kind of like in this scenario. Overall, they're really cool camos. Coming in at number 4, this is one of my favorite camos. It's just Conviction. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. I just really like it. It might not be the most visually appealing one, but I really like this one personally. And coming in at number 3, I don't know anyone that likes this camo besides me, but I think this camo is one of the coolest in the game. It's just got that weird look that I just love. You might have expected Golden Viper to be at number 3, but yeah, that camo, it'll be in the honorable mentions. You'll see it in a bit. Coming in at number 2, we have Plague Diamond. It's a really cool skin. I'm just not a huge fan of how pink everything is. I kind of wish it was just a darker purple, but a lot of my friends just say, you know, Plague Diamond is one of the best camos in the game. I'm not a huge fan. And starting off, the honorable mentions will be the Golden Viper. Like I said, it's not a pretty camo, but it's still kind of cool. I mean, I don't know. It's not really the best camo in the game, but it's all right. Another honorable mention is Glitch, and this one would be pretty cool if it, you know, kind of looked more like this, but it kind of just looks like they just threw a bunch of paint at it and called it glitched. Another honorable mention is Sunder. It's a pretty cool camo. It's just not really my style, but I would say it's probably on a lot of other people's top 10s, just not really mine. My 4th honorable mention is Rising Tiger. It's a pretty cool skin. It's just, I feel like these two really beat it out, and I feel like it's not gonna make my top 10. Another one of my honorable mentions is Bloodshed. I mean, it's a overall really cool camo, but I just don't think it makes the top 10. And last but not least of my honorable mentions is Amphibian. I mean, it might be a really dumb honorable mention, but I think it's just a really cool, simple skin that they added to the game. And at number 1, I bet you would have never guessed it, is Vintage. This whole line just looks great, and... Oh, am I reading the wrong script? Oh, yeah, this whole line looks terrible. Yeah, Dark Ether definitely makes number 1. That's almost a no-brainer. It's pretty much one of the best skins in the game. Personally, and I'm pretty sure almost everyone else agrees. That'll conclude today's video. If you liked it, please leave a like and or subscribe. If you have any suggestions, please leave a comment, and I'll catch you all in the next one.